To Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. His counterpart on the Raiders sideline, Pete Carroll. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 78 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Sanders to throw. Open man is Tucker. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Raiders at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
And the 11.
Throwing, Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
6 yards.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Viking 18.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That's caught by Tucker. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
19-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Louby. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
Second and a couple.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
A run out of the gun with Jeanty. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
So my latest song, Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon, rolling out the dirt. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
The try here for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Make it to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Josh Palmer, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. I told him the 13 was pretty good, but this week, I expect it to be less than that.
I'm going to need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it. From the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here against CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
That's caught. Jack Bech with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them were big. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Warriors 17. 18 Cardinal, 8.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
2. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, right?
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
70 line. Ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Touchdown Raiders! Trey Tucker, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Raiders 14.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bills take it over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
For the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Allen going to audible to a different look.
11 on the play. 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Open man is Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
1st down, Bills.
The 1st down carry for Davis. Max Crosby already got in there for the stop. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bills have cut it back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Bills 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he sneaks his way.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This is 2nd and 8.
70 Lions.
Now Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And his first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. It's a quarterback sneak. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try to get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
18 Rattlers. Let's go now.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Got it. Ready?
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Once again, it's Genty. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 81 yards yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First down and goal to go.
Ready?
They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Shedeur Sanders with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Raiders 21.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. To throw, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain of 14.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And the Bills first down.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout
Second down.
as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Leads to 3rd and 5.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Allen going to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now Allen going to change it up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
I think a lot of time when you see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback. But here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off. And guess what? The quarterback's down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Here's Allen to throw it. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And the Bills, first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Bills.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Up the middle to Davis. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down. First and goal at the 40.
Here's Allen. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. Touchdown! Ray Davis from 3 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are
now an audible here into something else. They'll try and run it with Davis. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Shut up.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's going to be caught by Judy. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the give, Genty. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Throwing, Sanders. Short throw caught by Bowers. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, Genty. They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. That's a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Cougar 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
14-yard line.
Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
At the 1-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked in right at the line of scrimmage.
Just shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up
They'll go to the keeper. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Point after try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Dances by him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. From the gun to give to Davis.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Want to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
In motion goes the tight end.
And here's Davis to run again on 2nd.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42.
And the Bills first down. A gain of 15.
Now Allen.
And the Bills first down.
Coleman has it here right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Nice rhythm fill there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Allen to throw once more. Allen going to run with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll drop this off for Davis. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman from 6 yards away. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Sanders to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. To the air, Allen will get this over the middle here to Palmer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 43-yard line.
Inside give to Davis. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 44
yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense.
Lost the football. And the Raiders pick, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's into the end zone. It's a forward return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Well, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score. Raiders
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Allen and the Bills now, down by 12. A little under 2.5 to go. Their perfect start to the season in serious peril as they come up on 1st and 10.
Target and incomplete.
That's certainly a good play call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the cover was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the draw, this is Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. Short play like that in this situation, this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This is 1st and 10.
Bills, 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They keep it with Davis on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Allen. This taken in by Kincaid.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all
the way to the 3. Allen going to change this at the line.
Bills. First down.
Here's Allen.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Here now, second and goal.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down and
Throwing,
goal.
Allen.
That's complete right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal. Allen.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage just switches to their opponent.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Again, it's Laube.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
The pickup. It's second and inches.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. Second and inches.
Get it. Ready.
And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. As Sanders has it poked free.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they're running what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted
Here from the 2-yard line. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, it was a big run. They got him down into position, and then they finish it off one play later with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and they've got them really thinking to themselves, after that big run, they're not going to come back and hit us again with the same thing or something similar. Instead, they go to the air, and it's a touchdown that way.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Gets around him. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Allen.
Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Coleman.
And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Throwing is Allen.
Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
One final try here for Allen.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
He's got it in, complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Extra point forthcoming. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Raiders 49.
They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Las Vegas, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.